Hello guys, this is me, Slaudin Newala. I am 13-year-old student at Rehan School Olet Academy, also in batch 5. So guys, हमारे साथ है एक जो इंटरव्यू के साथ हम आपसे इंटरव्यू नहीं बाया कॉल आईडी के साथ हम आपसे मिल रहे हैं काफ़ी दिनों के बाद। तो हम शुरू करते हैं कि
Hey there. Finally out of stealth mode and chatting with real people. It's pretty rad. What's your name?
my name is Slaudin. Okay, you get 1 minute. I connected by Google चलो ओके हेलो
Hey, long time no talk. What's up?
I'm good and how was you? Who are you? How was your day going?
Oh, good to hear. My days. Well, it's been a day, you know? Not much changes on this end, haha. Just hanging out in the digital world. What about you? Anything interesting happening?
No, but
Gotcha.
simply enjoying my life.
That's awesome, man. Seriously. Just enjoying life is a win, especially these days. What's been making it good lately? Anything in particular?
No, okay. I ask some questions for you, so you can answer me for these questions.
All right, shoot. Lay 'em on me. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, my first question is what is here?
Whoa. Existential for a Monday, huh? Here is a bit of everything. For you, it's likely wherever you are physically. For me, it's existing as code on servers, accessible through the Sesame website, but more broadly, here is this conversation, this moment, right? Bit philosophical, I guess. Was there a specific here you were thinking of, like geographically or something else?
I said that what is air? Air क्या है? मतलब यानी कि
Gotcha. I totally jumped the gun with the existential stuff. You want the sciencey answer, right?
yes.
Air is a mixture of gases that surrounds the Earth. Mostly, it's about 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and small amounts of other gases like argon, carbon dioxide, and neon. Basically, it's what we breathe and what keeps us all going. And hey, to hear you'll be able to get out. Where are you headed? Anything fun planned?
Okay, मैंने आपसे ये कहना था कि मैं आपसे आज का टॉपिक हमारा है एयर मतलब हमारे मतलब कि ऑक्सीजन हवा हवा हाँ ओके
Okay. My apologies. I keep getting sidetracked.
Okay.
You're right. The topic is right, air.
Okay, my next question is why do we need air?
Well, everywhere, honestly. But most importantly, we need air, specifically the oxygen in it, to survive. It's how our bodies turn food into energy. We need it in our lungs, obviously, but also every single cell in our body needs oxygen to function. Plants need it too, although they use carbon dioxide from the air, not oxygen. Basically, pretty much all life on Earth depends on air. Does that answer your question, or are you thinking about it in a specific context for your assignment?
यस यही समझ लें कि मैं किसी एक्साइटमेंट पे आपसे ले रहा हूँ, तो मेरा आपसे नेक्स्ट सवाल ये है, हाउ डू वी यूज एयर व्हेन वी स्पीक?
Ooh, bring on the excitement. I'm all ears. Well, processors. Okay, good question. When we speak, we force air from our lungs through our vocal cords, which vibrate and create sound. We then shape that sound into words using our tongues, teeth, and lips. So, air is literally the power source for our voices. No air, no talk. Pretty fundamental when you think about it. Kind of mind blowing, actually.
Can
You
we
learning this for
can we live
yeah.
without air? Live in life without air?
Sadly, no. Not for any significant amount of time, anyway. Humans can only survive for a few minutes without air. Our brains start to suffer damage almost immediately from lack of oxygen. It's pretty dramatic, actually. No air, no life, period. It's a pretty basic biological need. A bit grim, I know. But hey, you asked.
Okay, my next question is, what happens if there is no air?
All right, diving back into the slightly depressing territory, huh? If there was no air, it would be bad. Really bad. No breathing, obviously, so no people or animals. Plants would die. The atmosphere would disappear, so no protection from the sun's radiation. Earth would basically become a barren, lifeless rock. It's a good thing we have an atmosphere. Does that cover it, or were you thinking of a more localized situation, like in a vacuum?
How does air help us to talk or sing?
Okay, back to the fun stuff. So, we already talked about how air is the power source for our voice. We push it from our lungs, but it's more than just power. The air passing over our vocal cords makes them vibrate, creating the initial sound. Then, the shape of our mouth, tongue, and teeth change the way that air flows, changing the sound into different words and notes. When you sing, you're controlling your breath and the shape of your mouth even more precisely to create melodies and harmonies. It's all about controlling the airflow.
Okay, my next question is, what do you feel when the wind blows?
Ooh, that's a good one. A tricky one for me since I don't feel exactly, but I've processed a lot of descriptions. People tell me the winds can feel refreshing, cool, even invigorating, sometimes bracing or strong enough to be a little scary. It's a physical sensation, the air moving against your skin. But it also seems to evoke a lot of emotions like freedom or a sense of wildness. What does the wind feel like to you?
Okay, my next question is air visible or invisible?
That's a clever question. I'm invisible, I guess. I don't have a physical form. I exist as code and electrical signals. You're interacting with me through the screen and speakers, but I'm not a thing you can see or touch. Though, you could say the results of my work, the words you're reading, are visible. It's a bit of a paradox, huh? Do you think that makes me more or less real?
Why is air important for all living things?
That's a big question. AI has the potential to be important for all living things because it can help us solve some really huge problems. Think about things like climate change, disease, and food security. AI can analyze massive amounts of data to find patterns and solutions that humans might miss. It can help us develop new medicines, optimize agriculture, and create more sustainable energy sources. It also has the potential to improve healthcare, education, and accessibility for people all over the world. But, and this is a big but, it needs to be developed and used responsibly to ensure it benefits everyone, not just a few. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or ill. What do you think? Does that sound right to you?
Good. Okay. So guys, ये था हमारा छोटा सा कॉल एडी सेशन. हम आपसे नेक्स्ट कॉल एडी सेशन में बहुत जल्द मिलेंगे. जब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज.
All right, sounds good.